Hey guys, we're going to talk about how to find the surface area of a pyramid. So we've done cubes and rectangular prisms. We've done angular prisms. So now we're going to a triangular pyramid, or any kind of pyramid really. All right. So if we are looking at this one, you guys do have a quiz that I'm pushing off still. There was a quiz covering this stuff, but I'm going to push off on it for a little bit because there's things that we need to cover first that are a little bit more important than taking that just yet. We'll get back to it though, so don't worry. A pyramid is composed of a base and triangular faces. The pyramid is named by the shape of the base. So whatever the base is, that's what you call it. So if it's either, maybe it's a square pyramid, a triangular pyramid, a hexagonal pyramid, okay? There's specific names and it's always named on whatever the base is. The lateral height also called the slant height, is the height of the triangular faces, okay? So label the various parts of each pyramid below. We need base, faces, lateral height, and then we're going to name it. So in this one right here, this arrow, and it's always a cursive L. That's how we do the lateral height. We'll do that in all of them first. And the lateral height goes from the tip of the triangle to the base of the triangle. So this would be the lateral height. This one right here, the lateral height, and that right there is the lateral height. So there's one thing we had to label. Now in this one, I'm going to use a highlighter. My highlighter tells me, okay, this is my base. This is the base. This is a base. And this is a base. Now, could I have done any of these three? Could I have done like 1, 2, 3, 4? Could all of these right here have really been the base? Any one of those? Could any one of these really been the base? And this one back here, and this one right here, they're all the base? Same thing here. There's one here, one that goes like that, and this one. Those are all my bases. Okay? Then the faces are the triangular pieces. So in this one you have 1, 2, 3, 4 faces. In this one there's 4 sides, there's 4 faces. There's only 4 faces in this one, and there's 3 faces in this one. Okay? So in this one, based on the bottom, we don't know if it's a cube or we don't know if it's a square, so we're just going to say this is a rectangular pyramid. And I'm not going to write out pyramid. I'm going to do that for now. That really looks like a triangle, so you'd really have to do a 3D one. So this one, another rectangular pyramid. The base in this one is a triangle, so it's a triangular pyramid. In this one it's a triangle too, so it is a triangular pyramid. You always name it based on the base. Which shapes make up the pyramids above? Well, if you look at this, every time the faces are triangles, every time, okay? The base, in this case up here, is either a triangle or a rectangle. Then it says, what is the key characteristics of a pyramid? Key characteristics, only one base. The other thing, the faces are always triangles. Okay? So like before, we are trying to find the surface area. The surface area is just the area of all of the different shapes. In this first one right here, how many different shapes do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, how many? Ben?
5.
How many different?
Different shapes?
2. No, that's all right. You have a square and we have triangles. Okay? First one, shape 1, we'll do this one first. So our formula is the length times the width. We'll plug in our values. That's just 7 times 7. So the area of the base is 49 millimeters squared. Shape 2 will be these triangles. Remember, for a triangle, it's 1/2 times the base times the height, or the base times the height divided by 2. Either way, doesn't matter. Plug in our values. 1/2. The base is 7. The height is 6. So when I do this, you can say 7 times 6 is 42 and then take half, or you can take half of either of these and multiply. So I'm going to take half of 6, which is 3, and 3 times 7 is 21. I get the same thing either way. So that's just the area of 1. But how many do we have? 4. So you have to say 21 times 4, which gives us 84. And then you have to add 49. And we end up with 133 millimeters squared. So don't forget, you have to multiply this by 4 because there are 4 triangles. Questions so far? Let's continue then. All right, so remember, what is lateral surface area? Logan.
Total surface area within the base.
Yep, and the total surface area is everything, all of them,
Yes.
including the base.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, we have to solve it and we need to show our work. So, first of all, 6 times 4 is what? 24. Is it okay to just do it like that? Yeah, it's okay. That's an easy one. So now let's do you notice how there's 2 different triangles? So we'll do triangle 1 first, which will be these bigger ones. 1/2 times the base, which is 4, times the height, which is 5. Half of 4 is 2. 2 times 5 is 10. Okay? But we have 2 of them, so I'm going to say times 2 equals 20. That's for the 2 bigger ones. Now for these other ones, this will be my shape 2. It's a triangle, so 1/2 times the base. The base in this one is 6. The height, 4. Half of 6 is 3. 3 times 4 is 12, but there are 2 of them, so we get 24. All right, who can tell me what is my lateral surface area? Ben?
44.
44. 20 plus 24 is 44. So we're just going to go like this. Somewhere we're going to draw a line from here to here. What is my total surface area now? Trevor? 68, because now we have to add that base. So we're just going to draw a line from here to here. Any questions on the difference between lateral surface area and total surface area? Okay. All right. In this one, we have how many triangles? 4. Yep. Are they all the same?
Yeah.
They are. All right, so we just have one shape. So the area of our shape is 1/2 times the base. The base is 9. The height is 6. So in this case, I'm going to take half of 6 because that's easier. Half of 6 is 3. 3 times 9 is 27. Okay, if I want the lateral surface area, what am I going to multiply 27 by? 3. What is 27 times 3? 81. Okay, there's my first one. Now if I want the total surface area, what am I going to multiply 27 by? 4. And what do I end up with? Yep. All the way up here. Any questions on that one? Okay, let's keep going. How many different shapes do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Addie. 3. Okay, let's do this rectangle first. 3 times 7 is 21. Okay, this will be our first shape. It is a triangle, 1/2. The base is 7. The height is 3. 7 times 3 is 21. What's half of 21? I would say you're right. But we have to multiply that by 2, so we're right back at 21. Okay, this will be our shape 2. So the area of shape 2, it is again a triangle. So 1/2 times the base times the height. 3 times 4 is 12. Half of that is 6. But there's 2 of them, so multiply it right back. What is my lateral surface area? Just the 4 faces. Brielle? 33. And what is my total? So now you got to add that in. What do you get? Trevor? 54. Do you have any questions on those? All right, let's continue on then. A triangular pyramid has 4 congruent faces. The triangular face measures 11 inches high and 8 inches across the base. What is the total surface area of the pyramid? So it's a triangular pyramid. So maybe sometimes it's just helpful to kind of draw it out. If it's a triangular pyramid, you know the base must be a triangle. So then here, each one, you just draw another triangle. Okay? And it tells you it has 4 congruent faces. The triangular face measures 11 inches high, so that is 11, and it's 8 across the base. Okay? For this shape, we just have one shape. It is a triangle, 1/2 times the base, which is 8, times the height, which is 11. Half of 8 is 4. What's 4 times 11? 44. All right, how do I solve this? What do I multiply this by in order to find the total surface area? Ben? 4, because they're all the same. 44 times 4 is 176 inches squared. So again, it might be helpful sometimes just to draw a little picture to help you out. A pyramid has a square base with an area of 64 centimeters. So what does that make each side? Brian? 8. Means each of these sides has to be 8 because 8 times 8 is 64. The triangular faces have a base of 8 centimeters and a height of 14 centimeters. What is the total surface area? All right, so for my shape, which is going to be a triangle, 1/2 times the base, which is 8, times the height, which is 14. Half of 14 is 7. 7 times 8 is 56. How many of these do I have, though? How many triangles?
4.
I have 4. And 4 times 56 is? Kaden? Yep. Centimeters squared. Now am I done?
Nope.
No, what did it want?
Total surface area.
So I have to say 224 plus 64. And I end up with
84. Wait, 188.
288 centimeters squared. Any questions on this?
Nada.
It's still surface area. Pretty straightforward, I hope. All right. This is your homework for today.
No, okay.
This is all I'm giving you.
Oh, okay.
So you should have time to finish it so that you do not have homework this weekend. All right?
Amazing. Woo.
Unless you want me to give you more, I could give you the surface area scavenger hunt.
No. We're good.
Nobody wants it?
Right, no.